Thank you guys for being present. Now there is a three-part pick a card that you can go to. The information, the timestamp is in the description box. If you would like to pass um, my chat before I get into the three-part pick a card. The three-part pick a card is what is their karma for energy harvesting your money energy? And you can look in the description box if you want to go straight to it. But I really wanted to put out this message. Do not give up on love. At the same time, establish the necessary boundaries that's required so that you do not get re traumatized unnecessarily in romantic encounters, okay? Um, it's fall going on winter, and this is where individuals, are instinctively choosing their partners, that they want to do the everyday mundane task with. At the same time, any skeletons in the closet for unhealthy family dynamics are coming out. So I feel led to say, keep your heart chakra open, because more than likely, if you've been putting in the proper work to, attract a healthy relationship, that is in the works. At the same time, you know, take the wisdom from your past experiences to apply it to, navigating the dating scene. Be willing to be uncomfortable changing dating habits that can contribute to sharing a home life with someone that you wish you would have known better. And I'm speaking from experience as well. So I just feel led to say this, definitely keep your heart chakra open. If you know you've been doing the necessary work, doing the emotional purging, getting honest with yourself about how you can enable toxic behavior in your partners, your own toxic traits, you are clearing out what needs to be cleared out, and you are actually attracting a healthy partner. You know, traumatic relationships can change the way that you date and things of that nature. So first we're going to do some healing for the solar plexus chakra, and then we'll get a message that the masculines need to know if you're choosing to go along with the rite of passage of following up with, you know, um, letting someone know how you feel, and whatever message needs to come up for the females as well. So most time before I start reading the cards, I ask to tap into you, grounded and humble, and I ask to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional manipulation free messages. I'm your servant. Please guide me, Most High. What message do the masculine energy need to know? And also, if you're a female watching this, this is something that you should be, holding masculine energy that is choosing to court you. You should be holding them accountable for these actions. So let's tap into what does a masculine energy need to know when it comes to healthy courting rituals. We have Ace of Diamonds. Be established first. And I'm also picking up being established does not mean that, you have material wealth and you're showing it off to everyone. Being established with this Ace of Diamonds, it's, being responsible with the mundane task of whatever it is that you are investing your time and energy into. For example, I'm thinking of like a mom and pop shop, while the community may love the mom and pop shop, the people who are taking care of the mom and pop shop, they understand the grunt work that goes into upkeep of the mom and pop shop. So being established in this manner is maintain high quality upkeep of whatever it is you're investing your energy into, not living above your means, making sure that, whatever it is you're investing your energy into, it's organized and it's integrity filled. So masculine energy, you're being advised that before you, go off trying to court someone, make sure that you are upkeeping the mundane task consistently of whatever it is you're investing your energy into before you go off trying to court someone. That's going to be important because we have this here. We have the 10 of hearts and we also have the 5 of the 5 of diamonds. The 5 of diamonds energy I'm picking up here. This is where this is talking more so about home life. Let's talk about it because underneath we have the 4 of clubs here. Don't live above your means. Don't live such an extravagant lifestyle and share your financial information or your intimate details where people who don't have your best interest can utilize it against you and compromise your foundation. I'm hearing if you have debt, you know, make a realistic, practical plan to pay that debt off. You know, if your credit score needs work, put that work in to get that credit score right. Don't sit there and try to let get try to have someone co-sign something for you, or you and a partner share, have your names legally printed on a on a car or a home if you're not actively, making payments to get out of debt. Even if your debt payback plan may take 20 years, you should at least be, having that, building that responsibility. Because I'm picking up on some people, some masculine energy. You may feel unworthy of love due to having some financial holes that you could have gotten yourself into. But instead of sitting there and feeling like a failure, make a plan to get yourself out of it. And do not include your partner into sharing any financial responsibility or having your names together on anything if your credit score can compromise your future. For example, I'm picking up on some couples ooh, who have gotten a divorce, and due to their names being on paperwork together, the one with the good credit score had things taken from them as well. So don't burn your bridges by, committing yourself to putting your name on anything that can negatively impact the well-being of you and the person you're interested in. There's no reason to complicate romance. If getting out of debt will take you longer than you would like it to, then realistically, be accountable about this and don't live above your means. And the fact that the eight of Pentacles showed itself, I'm picking up prioritize. Make sure your home life is comfortable to where you're not seeking outside distractions when it gets back hot. So when I'm filming this video, this is where people are looking for that one person to end up with for quite a long time. But where some people get too comfortable is, they start acting like wifey and husband together. And also, this is a season where some masculine energy will be proposing to their main one. But when the summertime comes around, temptation and distraction, is it's non-avoidable. It's just it's part of life. It's a rite of passage. So masculine energy, you're being asked to nurture that energy in your home so that when summertime comes around, you're not going to compromise the relationship you're looking to build with a stable partner. Because most men have lost a lot of their finances due to infidelity. So you're being asked to basically cultivate the internal skill sets to keep that relationship strong for when the weather gets hot. Because more than likely, if you're actively seeking a person who is going to be, where you're going to be able to have a home life where you won't be worried about are the bills getting paid, how are you guys going to eat. If you're seeking a partner like this, you know that your attractability and your partners is going to increase with the amount of the happiness hormones that normally that the human can create on its own. So someone who has a lot of happy hormones, your attractiveness increases. It's just human nature. People who are naturally happy, you're naturally going to attract more partners. So being that if you're building with your partner in the wintertime, you have to have those open discussions about your temptations, and you have to actively work through those temptations, because when summertime comes, if you and your partner have basically been happy with each other, building with each other, and things of that nature, temptation is going to be like, that man looks good right there. That woman looks good right there. And if you haven't actually gotten honest about your temptations, you'll fall for the trap and you'll basically make it so that you won't be able to have a happy home. With this 10 of hearts, accept that temptation is a part of life, especially during the summertime. Temptation traps are less likely during the cold months because people who practice infidelity are more concerned about having a roof over their head. However, if you're expecting to attract a mate to build a happy home with, in the times where people are in the instinctual nature to be more vulnerable with their partners, be mindful that during the summertime temptation is going to happen. It is what it is. So this is where not only just having those lovey-dovey moments, the high vibrational sex with your partner in the wintertime is an activity. This is where you and your partner actually talk about the real hard shit. Like if you have a history of infidelity, talk about that shit with your partner. If take the time to recognize this, because basically, as I stated, the more happy hormones that you produce and being with the right person, you will have those happy hormones naturally flourish. Your attractability and your partner is going to increase. If your partner is you if you and your partner have healthy communication, and your partner is happy naturally, and your partner's not faking the funk that they happy, they're naturally gonna have people looking at them as well. So to basically prepare for the temptation traps that's gonna come this summertime, this upcoming summer. It is what it is. It's a natural thing. Summertime is hot and stuff like that, and it's more easygoing. Basically, to have that happy family, man, you have to prepare for what to expect. You can't expect that just because you meet a woman that is compatible with you emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually, financially, spiritually, that other people are just going to automatically respect your unionship. No. More than likely, it's going to be like, "Ooh, I want him to treat me like that." So you can't expect people who are having failing relationships to try to create wedges. And you have to understand, whether they try to create a wedge in your relationship or not, you're the one who has the final say about how far it goes. And the biggest trap for men is going to be temptation. All right? So we're going to end it there, fellas. And then we're going to get into the female energy. What do females need to know when it comes to relationships? And masculine, if you're also still here, trying to understand what to look for in a healthy feminine energy, great. We have Eight of Clubs, Seven of Hearts, and Four of Clubs. Women, keep do not share the intimate details of your relationship with your friends. No one needs to know how good that man put it on you. If that man has, if you with a man and the sex is great and you walk out your house glowing, females more than likely who are with partners who don't satisfy them sexually, they're gonna pick up on the fact that whoever you're dating is taking care of you sexually. It's females automatically pick up on this shit. You know, an unhappy female who's in a relationship that she's just ready to be done with and bored with. If you're walking out your house and it's obvious you're not faking the happiness, you're not faking the funk, and if you and your man have very healthy, healing sex, it's gonna show. If you have a friend of me, she's gonna want to act like, "Hey girl, what's going on? Let's talk, girl." She ain't gonna come straight out and say, "Hey, so how do I get access to your man?" No, she ain't gonna do that, boo. It's gonna be these conversations, too many conversations. So, females, your real friends don't have to talk to you every day. Your real friends will basically be taking care of what they need to take care of. And when you guys do communicate, it's going to be as if time never left. If you have a female friend who notices that you're with a healthy man, and it's showing up on your skin, it's showing up in the way you're moving, it's a tactic to speak to you every day. "Girl, what's going on? What you doing?" And you repeating the same shit every day. That's them trying to figure out how to create a wedge in your home life. No one needs to know what you got going on in your home if it's a happy home. Now, if there's abuse taking place, then of course you need to follow up and make sure you're protecting yourself, and if you have children, to protect your children. But if you're in a happy relationship, if your children are being well taken care of, that girlfriend who's trying to speak to you every day, trying to figure out what's going on, and trying to figure out how to get access into your life, you're going to have to cut them loose. If you have a man who's faithful, more than likely that girlfriend's gonna try to convince you that the man's not is not faithful. If she is not taking the time to heal from infidelity that she could have practiced, or from a partner that's hurt her, or multiple partners, and if you are walking out your house feeling good, smelling good, your communication is changing, your children are growing up happy and healthy, of course she gonna try to figure out how to get access into your home. With this Seven of Cups, let anybody who's trying to figure out what's going on in your home, let their imagination roam. Shit. Miserable people talk. Now, the talking may change, the communication may change, depending on how you set those boundaries, but let these people imagination talk. Let their imagination wonder what's going on in your house. They don't need to know what's going on in your home if it's a happy, healthy home, especially if you have children, because this will set the example for your children to basically spread their business with people. And then this is why some people try to figure out how everybody know what's going on in their home. It's because they've been telling their business to everybody. So, females, for your relationship advice, you're being asked to basically keep things to yourself if you are in a happy, healthy home. But if you are not in a happy, healthy home, and if your partner is abusive to you emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually, spiritually, then seek the right people and tell the right people about it. And we're gonna end it there. So, welcome you guys to the three power pick a card. What is their karma for energy harvesting your money energy? Now, we channeled some love messages in the beginning. It's some practical love messages before, we start going into the oohs and ahs of romance. There's been um, breadcrumbing, a lot of love bombing, to the point that before, if you have experienced any type of romantic trauma with anyone, especially if emotional manipulation has been heavy, practical boundaries have to be established in order to feel emotionally safe while being vulnerable with your partner. That's going to be mandatory. Um, if you have experienced a lot of emotional manipulation from past partners, it can be very triggering to just have someone come straight in and be like, hey, I want to express emotions to you. I want to be emotionally available to you. There has to be practical boundaries established so that, and while you guys will both be healing from whatever has happened in past relationships, you'll know that it's okay to say, hey, I'm feeling emotionally vulnerable right now. Can we go back to the practical aspects? And healthy communication has to be established. So, in this three power pick a card, what is their karma for energy harvesting? Your money energy. Most relationships where money energy has been energy harvested via sexual relations, there is no practical boundaries. It's just straight in. This is how I feel. I want to feel this way forever. And when it's time to discuss, the elephant in the room, well, for the most part, the communication is blocked. So where it's just, if you're already emotionally invested into the person, And especially if you're sexually active, then it's just like, your energy's being harvested for whatever. But for this purpose, we're talking about money energy. So we're also going to be calling back money energy as well. And without further ado, I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice. Thank you guys for being present. So welcome, pal one. Let's find out what is their karma for energy harvesting your money energy. So we have, we're using cardomancy with oracle cards as well as tarot. The Joker, and the Joker's upright. I'm feeling like this person used a lot of unclear communication, because it's the seven is showing here, and the Joker, it's like starting new. When I think of the Joker for this particular reading, it's like new beginnings. I feel like this person who energy harvested your money energy could have made it seem as if they wanted to work with you, work on projects with you, but there was actually no follow up. There was no physical proof of what they said they wanted to do with you. For example, you guys could have been like, "Hey, we could start a business together." And this person could have been like, "Yeah, we'll start a business together." So they could have taken your ideas as well. Only take what resonates. But at the same time, with this Joker and the number seven standing out, I feel as if this person had you thinking that you guys would be working on projects together, but there never was any physical action. So part of this person's karma is that their projects will not take off because they've cultivated a non-work ethic so that they won't see any productivity. It's like the way they maneuvered with you, saying, "Hey, let's do this," but there was never any follow-up. This showed you how they maneuver with their own things, their own interest. So they possibly did not finish projects. They possibly are dreamers without action. So any projects that's really like close to the heart for them, it won't exactly take off. And this is definitely going to feel like a big failure for them, due to the point that like they're going to feel like failures. They're always going to feel at step one, because they've cultivated a non-work ethic, so that there won't be any productivity. So it's kind of like, um the practical steps needed to get their projects off the ground. They won't exactly do it, because it's like when it actually comes to following up with it, something's going to stop them mentally from doing it. They may feel that they don't have enough resources to do it. They may also be denied resources to get these projects off the ground, because if this person was actually able to get their projects off the ground, they would use that influence that would come with a successful project for personal gain. So we have absolutely not. um, Part of their karma for energy harvesting your money energy is they're going to be denied legit opportunities. They're going to get in the habit of already expecting failure. to the point that they're just more than likely going to keep giving up on themselves. And the fact that the things they truly enjoy doing, they will be denied access to it. It's kind of like, I'm trying to find a way to describe it. It's like, you know how some people have that reason to get up out of bed every day? There, it's going to be difficult for them to find a reason to get out of bed every day. Yeah, it's like they're going to be losing more and more motivation to actually do anything. Because it's like what they really would like to do is going to get denied to them. And that's because if they were given access to what they're trying to get access to, they wouldn't fully appreciate it. And they would use it for personal gain. And it possibly could harm others. And then they would go above and beyond to actually hide how they were harming others. They wouldn't take accountability or responsibility for their actions and how it could harm others. And I feel like this is what they did with things in the past. So instead of them being given access to anything that they can use to basically harm others, they're going to be basically just straight out denied it. Then we have perseverance, and we have the tower. So I'm feeling like each and every time they try to basically get something off the ground, there's going to be disappointment. Maybe this person tried to prevent things for happening for you in your life. Maybe they tried to prevent things that would best serve your highest good from coming into your lives. It's like I'm picturing, like someone trying to make a like someone who's playing basketball, and it's like they're the only one on the field, on the court. So they may have no help as well. And it's like they're trying to they're dribbling the ball up the court and ready, to throw the ball in the hoop, but every time the ball gets close to going, in the basket, an invisible hand knocks it away. So I feel like they have no help. They're not going to have any help, as well as every time they think that they're going to get close to reaching a goal, it's just going to be denied to them as well. Like I was picturing an invisible hand just like, nope, um blocking the ball. So they're gonna have blockages, energy blockages. However much money energy that they took from you guys, it must be so much. And the things they did with the money energy had to have been extremely irresponsible and childish with the Joker energy, that they're not to be trusted with having the resources that they're trying to get. So let me see what I'm getting from this tower energy. They could also have a string of bad luck to not receive help that is genuine. Cause I feel like when they attracted genuine help, they took advantage of it. So the help that they might be receiving, and this is why they might choose to just go off and do their own thing. They may even isolate themselves. The help that will be offered to them will be with strings attached help that will oppress them. So with attracting help that would oppress them, it's like it's like no matter how hard they'll try, they'll feel like, why am I even fucking trying at this point? It's gonna be hard for them to get out of bed because they're gonna get used to, you know, disappointment. And a human that is full used to disappointment, it's a whole nother struggle to get. It's a whole nother struggle to motivate yourself. But the help that they will receive is going to be with strings attached to control them. People who will prey on their insecurities and vulnerabilities. So that's why I feel like they'll just be like, okay, I'll just rather get this by myself. But they'll be denied the resources they're trying to get access to because the Most High knows what they will do with those resources. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna with this solar plexus mini sound bowl, call your money energy back to you. I'm gonna play it and call your money energy back to you. Thank you guys for being present. Hope you guys have a great day, Pal One. Welcome, Pal Two. So let's get you guys acclimated to your pal. So let's see, what is their karma for energy harvesting your money energy? We have the Ace of Spades upright. So if this person lied on you, and I feel this person did, the truth is going to come out in a very humiliating way. I feel like the lessons that you have learned from how this person wanted the truth to stay hidden is going to be, it's like it's made you into, it's solidified who you are. I feel like if this person tried to negatively narrate you in order to have some type of control over you, you having to stand in your truth when this person more than likely used deception against you in order to have people question your credibility. It's going to have people see you for the truth, and it's going to be very difficult for anyone to speak lies about you. It's kind of like the way this person negatively interfered in your life. It's made it so that the way you live now, that is how you're going to be seen. So what I'm also picking up here is, continue to live integrity field, because if you move and start acting in a shady, dodgy way, people are going to be able to pick up on that as well. So continue living integrity field. But I feel like the way this person tried to taint your name, it's going to come out. The way you live speaks for itself. But the way the truth comes out, it's going to be very humiliating. And this person's going to lose credibility as well. We have ask again later. I feel like this person participated in trying to like delay things for you. I feel like they use a lot of delay tactics. Like they try to hoard your energy, hold on to your money energy. They also use a lot of delay tactics. So you may have had a lot of things, you may have had to learn a lot of patience with the amount of interruptions and interferences that this person has did to hold on to your money energy. So while you may be able to stand the test of time and have great patience, I feel like this return to senders with delay tactics is going to this is what's going to expose this person's lies, and any blockages that this person's delay tactics created for you. Whatever it is that this person try to keep you from receiving the blessing is going to be even better than you can expect it to be. But I feel like when this person gets those return to senders and energies to delay something from happening for you, this is what's going to expose their truth. This is going to expose the amount of deception and how they were deceptive to you and others, because they haven't cultivated patience. I feel like this person felt that because they were impatient, you would self-destruct if you had delay after delay. I also feel like this person kept trying to redirect you on another path. So this person's not going to have clarity about where to go. But I feel like delay after delay after delay is going to expose the truth about this person's true character and true colors. Especially if this person went above and beyond to discredit you. Then we also have the energy of waiting. Oh, yeah, this person kept it. Yeah, this person is going to, when this person asks for anything from the universe is just going to have them waiting. Not because the universe is a spiteful energy, but the universe understands the importance of patience. And whatever this person is asking for, they have to have patience for it. So it's like the universe is going to be testing them, and they're going to fail the test with flying colors. Because I feel like ask again later and waiting. This person did a lot of delay tactics for you. So them getting their karma back is them having to learn patience. But if they choose not to learn patience, they'll simply self-destruct. Then we also have the star. You're going to be healing from whatever this person has done to discredit you. I also feel like you're being blessed with new perspectives. As you're becoming a master in patience, because I'm picking up on the amount of delay tactics that this person has done. The average person would have given up by now and just said, fuck it. This person wanted you to lose hope. This person did delay tactics so that you would lose hope. So this person is going to be losing hope. This person really wanted you to just, get to the point where you would be like, whatever it is that you are, whatever request you put out to the universe, they wanted you to think that it's not coming at all. Whatever delay tactics they used, they wanted to influence the way you think about yourself so you would give up on yourself. But I feel like in this moment, pal, too, you're being asked to focus on something else with ask again later. Whatever it is that you have been manifesting, you are in alignment for it. But at the same time, divine timing is of the essence in this situation. I feel like your blessing is much bigger than you can imagine it to be, pal, too. That more patience is required as well. I feel like the universe allowed this person's delay tactics to take place as well to test you to see if what you're asking for, if you're ready for it, but also at the same time will ask again later. You're being asked to focus on something else right now. Okay. Is there anything else I'm getting for pile two? Your blessing is great. It's so big and so great. I feel like instead of you focusing on if what you're asking for is coming, know that it is coming, but also it's a very big blessing to the point that in this point in time, the wisdom that you derive from understanding why this blessing took so long to come is going to be well worth the wait. Because I feel like if you got this blessing too early, too soon, you wouldn't fully understand how valuable it is, how valuable it truly is. And I feel like you understand how valuable it is, but at the same time, the universe would not allow this person who energy harvested your money energy to keep doing these extreme delay tactics if it wasn't part of your spiritual growth. That way, when you are blessed with this beautiful blessing, it's going to make sense as to why it took so long. So part of this person's karma is that whatever they tried to keep you from, you're going to end up getting anyway. And the wisdom that you will have for the delay tactics that they use to keep you from this blessing will help you learn to keep the blessing. All right? So let's call Whatever it needs to be called back for you, pal, too. Let's let's do it. Actually, I feel for you guys, pal, too. Express gratitude. I feel like that's what you guys need to do in this moment. More gratitude. Thank you guys for being present. Have a wonderful day, pal, too. Welcome, pal 3. So let's get you guys acclimated to your reading. Welcome, you guys. So, what is their karma for energy harvesting your money energy? We have the 5 of Hearts in reverse. And then, hold on. And then we have these 2, most likely and possibly. Let me see. This is interesting energy. I feel like in order for this person to have been able to effectively energy harvest your money energy pile 3, they would toy with your emotions. And if you had any kind of depression, they would worsen your depression. If you had any kind of emotional distress, they would trigger like the worst aspect of it. So I feel this was how this person was able to energy harvest your money energy. It's like they would it's like they purposely would try to remind you of a very low state in your life. They wanted you to stay stuck in a past event. They didn't exactly want you to move past whatever caused you sorrow. But with this 5 of Hearts in reverse, you will move past this point of sorrow. I feel like the way this person tried to keep you stuck in an event of sorrow. It was the way however they did it. They didn't expect you to figure a way out of it. And if you have not yet, got broken that cycle, you will get out of that cycle. You will be able to have clarity about your emotional health. In fact, I feel like the importance of this person in your life was to help you become aware of your own emotional health and how not being connected to your emotions can attract people who will try to exploit your emotions. So if anything, I feel like this person connected to your money energy and your money energy by basically exploiting you emotionally. But if you have not yet broken out of that cycle, you will break out of that cycle of giving your emotional power away to someone who doesn't respect your emotions. And that's a part of their karma because this is going to be a new empowered you. The empowered you that is self aware, the empowered you that is not easily controlled by your emotions, and the empowered you that knows how to use your emotions for your highest good. With most likely and possibly, I feel like another way this person was able to energy harvest your money energy was by trying to build self doubt within you. You could have lost a lot of opportunities, but you will gain those opportunities back because you'll start actually putting in the work to believe in yourself again. It's not where, oh, you're going to get the opportunities. Yeah, because this person shouldn't have treated you like that. No, you'll actually put the work in to believe in yourself. Because more than likely, you could have lost opportunities when you were in a cycle of self doubt. Because let's say for example, you went into a job interview and the job interviewers were like, so what would make you a good candidate for this job? And you could have been like, well, I'm a good team player, you know, I have a lot to offer. You possibly sound unsure of yourself. And if you're thinking from a business perspective, you can lose financial stability hiring someone who is not going to be a good company image. So perhaps this person is also going to lose financial opportunities. I feel like this person wanted you to also lose financial opportunities. So this person is going to be losing financial opportunities. So if you have lost any opportunities, you're being asked to start practically applying confidence building exercises to build yourself back up so that you can believe in yourself. You can even start doing stuff to hone in on your intuition and self forgiveness and things like that. And also mindfulness practices. Mindfulness practices is going to help you because with possibly and most likely, I feel as if this person could have tried to convince you that the opportunities you lost was because of a past event, but they kept trying to keep you in a past event of great sorrow in which you doubted yourself. So, more than likely, you possibly lost opportunities because you weren't at your highest peak. You could have been in an energy of, I'll take just about anything. This person could have gotten you to a place of desperation. This is how much they were exploiting emotional vulnerabilities from a past event. So this person's going to end up emotionally exploited too, to a point of desperation as well. We have gratitude. I feel like this person wanted to change your whole outlook on life. This gave them a sense of power. They possibly didn't have a lot of authority in their community. They possibly were quite jealous of others who were natural born leaders. So, if anything, they could have tried to appear superior over you and try to change your whole viewpoint about life. This gave them a sense of feeling like they had a purpose. So I feel like one day you're going to be grateful for this person. Not like you forgave them and reconciled with them. You are being asked to forgive yourself, so that process of forgiving them can become a little bit more easier. But I feel like one day you're going to be in a state of gratitude for your experience with this person when you realize if a person is trying to change your whole perspective about yourself by trying to have you in a constant state of sorrow and basically using your past against you, hoping to change the way you view life, you'll realize something, and one day you're going to laugh about it, because for someone to put that much energy into trying to destroy you from inside out so that you will lose opportunities, so that it'll be easy for that person to control you. One second, you guys. You gonna realize something, and it's gonna make you laugh, and it's going to have you really appreciate how a moment in whatever, however long that time period with this person that we're talking about lasted, you're gonna have an epiphany. Like, why would someone try to emotionally exploit me in a manner in order for them to feel good about themselves? And when you finally get to the root of why it happened, it's going to make full, complete sense as to why you had to go through what you went through. And I feel like in part of this person's karma is you're going to be so grateful for the experience that you have had of this ugliness when this person wanted you to just give up on life. And this is a karma for this person, because this person really tried to get you into a place of where whenever they would call you, you would jump, you know. They wanted you to be at the command ready for them. But I feel like it's going to be a karma for this person with you having gratitude for this situation, because the wisdom it will bring, it's like, instead of you being broken down, Pile 3, this person helped you find your inner strength. This person help you tap into wisdom beyond your wildest imagination. And while this person had the upper hand over your life at one point, even if you're still momentarily in their lives right now, when you figure out why this person went to such disgusting measures to keep you in a place of grief, it will make sense why they couldn't control you if you weren't grieving. And we have the tarot, the Page of Pentacles. I feel led to look in this cat tarot book for the Page of Pentacles. I love how tarot has so many different meanings. First, I'll look at the picture. I see how this cat is looking at this human, offering him a treat. And the cat's just looking at it. Like the cat wants the treat, but at the same time, it's like the cat knows if I take this treat, it's kind of like I'm picking up part of this person's karma is you're gonna know how to outsmart them. They thought they were more smarter than you simply because they were able to control you by by trying to keep you in a state of grief. Now that is ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, this it's kind of like the only way this person felt they could control you is if you were in a state of grief. Grief clouds people's judgment. So this person could have tried to gaslight you and say, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" But literally, they were trying to keep you in a state of grief because that was literally the only way that they could have access to you. I'll read the book. Yeah, I'm putting up the part of this person's karma is they won't be able to have any access to you. Because literally, the only way this person could have access to you is if you were in a constant state of grief. They could have shown concern, like, I want to make sure everything's okay. But literally, you being happy would attract someone else better into your life. You being happy would have given you clarity that you and this person were incompatible. I'm also picking up this person is going to have trouble finding partners as well. Pal 3. They're going to have trouble attracting decent partners. Now the book says upright, precautious youth that he is, the Page of Pentacles needs you to take a good, hard look at your future. This is about seeing beyond the treat in the outstretched hand in front of you. I'm also picking up after this person would try to basically create grief within you, they would then try to offer you something. And this is what it's kind of like they kept you in a cycle of punishment and then reward, punishment and then reward, punishment and then reward. Yeah. A good plan and a strong start guarantee success. I feel like this person also tried to keep you from leaving them. I feel like they anteed up the grief strategy whenever you were ready to leave. And then they would give you a treat to make you stay. The brightly hued pentacle suncatcher hints reminds you to find all the unique and colorful things about yourself. Let your light shine through it. This person tried to duel you, and I feel like this person saw something within you That's why when you're happy, you can attract someone much better than them. So part of their karma is they're going to have trouble meeting decent people. And I feel like pile 3, you're being asked to, start giving yourself credit. This person possibly isn't giving you credit for what you for what you bring to the table, because it'll actually build on your self-esteem. And it's kind of like the more clarity you can gain from having, high vibrational emotions, you'll start to put some stuff together. Why has most of our history been compromised of me feeling lowly and you basically narrating how I'm feeling? And, you know, you seeming to have all the answers. It's because you allowed this person to. It's a reward and punishment type cycle that's going on. The person knows not to punish you when you're really ready to go. They'll try to give you a treat, but after you get comfortable with that little bitty treat that they're breadcrumbing you with, they'll cause you punishment so that you don't leave them, because they're relying on your money energy. So power 3, you're being asked to fully take your power back. Now we're going to cleanse the energy for you guys. And I hope that this helps you guys on your journey. Pat yourself on the back if you actually lasted this whole reading to get clarity on what's going on. And this is to help just this mini sound bowl healing is so you can forgive yourself. Thank you for being present, Pile 3. Love, peace, and happiness.